Hi, my name is Denise. Welcome to Water Sign Channel. I know it's been like a half a year since I posted a video to this channel. I have another channel, Water Sign Water. This channel will be focused, the Order of St. Michael will be focused on like Christianity, the corruption of Christianity by which I think are satanic forces since Jesus Christ came to the earth 2,000 years ago. I think Satan and the demons that rule this world know that he is our Messiah, and they know that other false religions back then and even now kill and persecute Christians. They lie on Christians. Even there's a lot of different branches of Christianity, like Catholic, Protestant, and there's so many different fractions of Christianity that has broken apart. There's even like this one Catholic group, Most Holy Family. They say that the whole entire Catholic Church is false and that they're the true Catholic Church. And then you have different factions of Protestants that say all Catholics are evil. I even emailed this one guy and I said, oh, Mother Teresa is a good person. And he told me, no, Mother Teresa is the devil, and because she's a Catholic. So there's a lot of deep-seated hatred between different factions of Christianity that has to come to a halt. There's anti-Semitism. I support the state of Israel. I support the Messianic Jews. I think Jewish people have been persecuted by Christians, namely the Catholic, Protestant, and Islam, and other religions. Even Stalin in Russia was very anti-Jewish. And I also think that the devil is encouraging people in all religions and all races. I know Louis Farrakhan is very anti-Jewish. A lot of the black separatists, I had the misfortune of going to a lot of Afrocentric meetings years ago. And they're very, very anti-Semitic. They blame slavery on Jews, and which is not true. There may have been some Jews that supported slavery, but it was basically Christians and Muslims that owned blacks as slaves. To this day, the Muslims still own black slaves. There's a nun called Sister Aziza in Israel. She helps the Ethiopian Africans trying to run away from the Bedouin Muslim slave traders, because there are black Muslims and Arab mixed race Muslims that enslave black people. Okay, and a lot of the black separatists don't address that. So I had to make a break with them. White supremacist Christianity is very dangerous. There's a lot in America, a lot of white people who are blonde and blue-eyed. They believe that all races who have a tan to them, namely David Duke, Tom Metzger of the Nazis, they believe that everyone in the world has to be white, and that you have to exterminate American Indians, blacks, Southern Europeans. They had like when immigrants were coming to America, the Northern European Americans did not allow people from Eastern Europe, namely Poland, Russia, Italy, Spain, in this country because they were too dark, or they were from Asia. Okay, so you have white racism, black racism, anti-Semitism, classism. You have in the Catholic Church, they basically supported slavery of Africans, genocide of American Indians, and white on white feudalism in the Catholic Church. They did not allow the poor whites of Europe, even before they engaged in the slave trade, to become educated or have rights. They decided with the nobility, which is wrong, because Jesus Christ came to liberate the poor people and to help, if you see a poor person, feed a poor person, give them a job, give them money. Don't give them welfare, don't give them drugs, but give them, a job, give them food, give them shelter, give them a good life so they can be middle class or become millionaires or become successful in their life. The Protestant churches claim that they're different from Catholics, that Catholics are so evil and wicked. But being black American, most of the slave owners down south, which I'm unfortunately descended from, were very racist. They tortured people. They hid the Bible from blacks. In Europe, even before the Protestants came over here to America, Martin Luther sided with the upper class nobility of the Protestant Europeans, and it didn't allow the white peasants to have rights, which I think was very wrong. And also the Catholic and Protestant churches are guilty of hiding the Bible. When Christians conquer an area, we have to make sure everyone has Bible studies, that we're not anti-Semitic, because Jesus Christ was Jewish. Actually, Christianity is based on Jewish prophets. There's a prophecy, I know they say that when the Jews go back to Israel, that no one will be able to conquer Israel again, because the second coming of Yeshua, Jesus Christ, is here. That's why after the Jews won the war, thank God, in 1967, there was a Jesus movement that swept across the globe, because that fulfilled the prophecy of Jews returning to Israel and the return of Yeshua. Okay? And also there's Messianic Jewish congregations popping up all around the world. I happen to be influenced. I became a Quaker like 10 years ago in response to the white supremacy in the Catholic Church, and the black racism among Afrocentrics and among the black Muslims. So as a response, I became a Quaker. But I'm also influenced by Messianic Judaism, and I support Israel and the Messianic Jews. And they very much believe, a lot of Jewish people very much believe that Jesus Christ is the Messiah, which I'm happy about. So, so we should get back. Christians worldwide should be encouraged, in spite of the persecution that we face worldwide, by all religions, and even a lot of Christians. There's a lot of Christians that will kill you for supporting Israel and reading the Bible. Because remember, down south, where I'm, my ancestors come from, if a black person read the Bible, they would be killed by the Protestant Christians. Okay? The Catholic Church in Europe, there was a famous painter called Leonardo da Vinci. His mother was a peasant and his father was nobility. And Leonardo da Vinci was not allowed to go to school, even though he was one of the most famous artists of all time and the greatest impact on Western civilization in terms of art and science and math, that he wasn't allowed to go to a school because his mother was a peasant. Because in Europe, the Catholic Church allowed that caste system to go on. So we have to change this. We have to have a new Christianity, a solid rock that can't be shaken. And we have to combine the best and the uncorrupted churches, like the best element of the Catholic Church, Protestant Church, Messianic Judaism, Ethiopian churches, the Russian Orthodox churches have to come together. And we have to solve all the problems. We have to solve poverty. We have to solve overpopulation, birth control, racism, classism, which leads to either republicanism, communism, Democrat Party, or you have to deal with these issues head on, and then, because if we don't, we're going to lose a lot of people to other isms and other religions. Okay? And that's it basically. I just, I'm going to focus. I'm going to try and do one video a day now, because I think the attacks against Christians are really getting heightened, as well as against Israel. And whether you like it or not, we're in a spiritual war, right now. Okay, that's it.